All right, we are live. I didn't set this up quite. I tighten it up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I got two angles going on with the cameras, so one is good, one is bad. Um cool. We're back. We're here. Yeah, that's why we've been off for so long. I needed to recharge my emotional batteries uh, from dealing with Nathan's shenanigans. Exactly. Yeah, we're here. We promised you. We promised you that we would do this for you. Let me tell everybody. I need to mention to everybody we're doing it. Uh, uh, I should say, yeah, sorry. There's nobody watching yet, so. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, we're back. We are watching the '05 National Championship, men's basketball tournament championship versus uh, University of North Carolina, University of Illinois. Nathan, why don't you model the shirt for us? Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, it's even got the authenticity sticker still on it. That's real, baby. Why don't you throw a little picture up on Twitter for the people? They did donate. I think we ended up at 5,200 something to bail funds. So they deserve it. If you have not watched yet, we have the Go Cubs Go video that I played on the banjo, all 13 verses, the extended cut I played for you guys. Um, you know you gotta admit though that shirt is pretty badass. If it wasn't for UNC, yeah. Oh, here, let me put this in. Let me put the in Big Ten chat. Um, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you gotta admit it is a badass shirt. Like other than the UNC part. Okay, very good. Um, Also, before we start the game, I would like to raise a toast to my friend Cliff, who recently passed away. Uh, I don't really know the details yet, but there's some sort of suggestion that it could have been related to some kind of right wing violence. So, uh, Cliff was a good Cliff was a good guy. He egged Nathan on to the point of a mental breakdown one time. It was very funny. Yeah, yeah. Um, I used to cook. I he he Yeah, he's a good guy. I cooked with him at a vegan anarchist co-op. And I'm very sad to learn of his passing. So, uh, Cliff, to you, man. I'll miss you. You're a great guy, and I hope to see you again someday. or some at some point. Ah, I tried to get. I didn't have time because I didn't really want a whole case of it, but I was going to get a PBR because Cliff could a shotgun a PBR the fastest I've ever seen a human being. So I wished I kind of wanted to do it in honor of him. So if you're out there, shotgun a beer in Cliff's memory. So yeah, let's go down to the game. Oof, that Kraken is strong. Cliff would be making fun of me right now for that. Yeah, he's making fun of me from hell. The good hell, the fun hell, the cool hell, not the bad hell. I always forget that this was basically a home game for Illinois. Oh yeah, I forgot that. The Final Four? No, the Final Four hasn't. Yeah, no. There he is. I was at that guy's sister's wedding. What is this like split up thing? Sean May, Young King. There, I'm gonna do a little resizing. Oh man, the classic old cheerleading outfits. This UNC's team just nobody who's good, who's actually good at basketball. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's basically the second best Bobcats player ever. Roy Williams. God. Fucking Brucey. I can imagine. Bruce is an extremely unlikable man. Uh Who's on the call? I've never seen this game, honestly. I didn't watch it. I was catering a wedding, I believe. Oh no, I was catering a wedding for the Elite Eight game. And then yeah, I mean no, in Bloomington. Oh no. There was not a wedding happening in the Oh yeah, yeah. Had a I'm sure that they've had something when the tournament maybe was played on like the team sites, but like ISU hasn't like made like a tournament in fucking decades at this point. Like I think since the '90s, because they were gonna make one with that year that like Bradley and Creighton and all of them went to the Sweet 16. They probably should have also made the tournament that year with Osiris Eltrich. Remember him? They did. He was. Yeah. He would basically just carry the team, yeah. Oh, look at the hope. Everyone feeling great. You don't have it on? Oh no. Is it not playing for you? Refresh it. Refresh it. Yeah. Yeah, I've had it on the whole time. Oh, great. Now you restarted it. Here, wait, hold on. Where were we? Okay, that's about where we were. Okay. This was kind of acting wonky for us last time we used it, so. But I think then we find out that it's like people were touching it. Like we had to be like, stop touching. There's. God, man, I gotta say, I hate the fucking Roy Williams system. It's so boring. Like, okay, let's chuck it up the floor to the wing. How? All right, there's James first. Are we on James first foul? Oh man, Salita said renowned Bobcat Sean May as well. I didn't realize that the Bobcats basically just drafted the '05 national championship team. That does sound that's very Carolina sports, where if they had hockey teams, they would almost certainly draft all guys from like UNC to the Hurricanes, because they have like they have Florida brain, where like it's like the guys are just like, yeah, we'll bring on the entire Florida football team just to our pro team and we'll be fine. Then an offensive foul? Man. Oh, man, I'm starting to get why people can't watch this shit. I didn't realize they beat. No, this game. I mean, I see why people were so frustrated. Oh yeah, that was. But that I don't know what he was thinking there. Like, I mean, he was hugging, dude. Bruce just like slavish devotion to the orange blazer. The only thing that I think anybody actually liked about him, and then it just became so forced. Oh no, no, no! It's definitely Slavish. No, like a slave, like a slave. Sl- I don't know. I call them Slavs. God, Poles are not Slavs. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really know what a Slav is. I don't know. I thought they were like Gauls. Aren't they Gallic? Jesus. Man, Darren Williams, bad tattoos. Looks like an extra from Orange is the New Black. Oh my God. This is a pretty rough called game. Why do we have to bring up Matt Doherty? That was the greatest. That was like this year, like the one time, like the time, you know, like how once a decade UNC will just have like a fucking all-time horrible team. The year before Roy, man, that team was stinky. Yeah, that was a nice layup. What else? No, we watched Duke. Duke beat them instead. Which that game was really boring by the end. Ingram had the steal for the comeback shot. I can't believe they call the foul on that. I'm like getting just outraged at the fucking the officiating. I vaguely remember this one. By this point, though, you want to, like, that's the... Oh, Nathan, your audio isn't going through. Oh, shit. Okay. It must not... Oh, you know why? Because this, like, isn't working all of a sudden.
They were talking about assassinating President Suwannee.
Until I switch my headphones.
It's not my fuck up, folks. Can you hear me now? Can they hear me?
Yes.
Comes the most anticipated thriller.
I didn't fuck up. It was Adam.
I'm scared.
Are we using her as bait?
These guys know what they're doing. He's here in the building. We're out of time.
They just been like doing those ones where it's just like I just talk to, it's just I'm talking to myself.
Can they hear me now?
Love those ones. What did I get just nominated into? 3 movies. It's so funny. I always get tagged in this woman on Sock's Twitters with like people who like enjoy both of us, and she blocked me for making fun of her cop Fugazi tattoo.
Cop Fugazi tattoo.
It says it's a Fugazi tattoo that that has something about Mueller on it.
No, it doesn't. Oh my god,
Yep.
that's...
It's aged well. It's aged really well too.
My Everest. I remember that guy.
The Descent. My life takes me to the edge. My American Express
Yeah.
always goes with me.
Trying to get this Zeitgeist here.
Tiger Woods looks to join
American
legends
Express
Arnold
car.
Palmer and Jack
Yeah, no. So what I was
Nicklaus as the
saying
only
before we got
golfers to win
the
the
Masters
award
commercial.
green
It's always
jackets.
during.
Masters on
It's so
CBS.
like you like the tournament. The commercials always end up driving you insane by like the second round because they have about 5 of them that they just play over and over and over again. It's hands down, and they add an extra TV time now or extra long TV time.
Do you know what I was just about to ask you? I was about to ask you, what were those commercials this year?
What?
And then my heart just sank.
Dean Smith coming back to Chapel Hill. Just his second season. And interesting to note, Billy,
Did you really not remember?
Well, for like half a second it crossed my mind. But I was like, I can't remember what those commercials were this year.
Matt Garrity and his staff.
Yeah.
The bulk of this North Carolina team, aside from Marvin Williams.
I still can't believe they didn't play it. It's still pretty wild. Like, I mean, I would have thought if anybody would have put someone in harm's way, it would have been the NCAA.
Now it's the NFL. NFL's doing it. I think we're going to win. It's 9-9. We got momentum. Pop it. Nail it.
They're at home, essentially.
But it's Powell muscling, tipped out, and a foul is going to be called here.
Foul on Illinois.
Rev down there. Probably getting called for foul.
Powell jumping over, through,
and
tougher than two North Carolina players who have about 3 inches apiece on
Look at Roy. I
I
truly hate Roy Williams. He just, like, if I saw him here, I might assault him. Like, it's not. I'm not admitting to it because when it does happen, I don't want to. You know, this shouldn't. I don't want this to serve as evidence. But if I saw him walking down the street, I'd at least give him the middle finger.
Nobody in the low post except when a guy breaks in.
Yeah, nab it, he'd say, as you fucking break his hip. There it is. We're going to win.
Luther Head, man, he was pretty good. He played a few NBA games.
He played seasons.
See, that's the thing.
He played
that's like
seasons
such a
with the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, there. Yeah. I think he has like 50 total games.
Yeah, but he was on a roster and like played bench minutes, like decent bench minutes. Like D was the guy that had just like a cup of coffee.
On the Magic, or was that August?
You know what it was?
D Brown was on the Wizards.
D Brown was also on the Utah Jazz. And yeah, he was on the Utah Jazz.
Was he?
And I went to a Bulls game with Darren Williams for a little while.
Darren Williams?
And I went to a Bulls game, and it was like a blowout one way or the other. Either the Bulls or the Jazz were just blowing them out. And the entire United Center was chanting D, 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 D. And that motherfucker Jerry Sloan would not put D. Williams in. I know.
Brutal.
So I'm glad he got fired. Glad Darren killed his coaching career.
Darren Williams driving. Tough shot, and he was fouled. And the act.
That's a foul, folks.
I thought that matchup for Felton could get him in problems against the bigger Williams. Too early on Felton. He's asking Coach Williams to
Raymond
stay in the
Felton.
game. They're going to have to make a change on that defensive assignment.
They already have
legend. But yeah, that's the thing though, is like really nobody on UNC had any sort of career after this. And then
UNC doesn't produce good pros. They just don't produce. I mean, Harrison Barnes is the best pro they've produced in the last 15 years. I mean, okay, so late 90s, early 2000s, you had Vince Carter, you had Rasheed Wallace, okay. But in the last 15 years, in the Roy Williams era, no good pros. Harrison Barnes is your guiding light.
That's because Roy prefers people who know how to act right.
Augustine misses the shot.
I know if I go to Rasheed.
My nickname, though I thought it was too mean, was Sean may have ate himself out of the NBA.
They got Justin Jackson, Reggie Bullock,
Tyler
Zeller, Danny Green. Danny Green is the best player.
And he was not seen as he was not seen as like the best prospect from that 09 team. That was the 09. That was Hansborough. It was Danny Green. They had another guy that was. It was
Ty Lawson.
Guy.
Ty Lawson.
Wayne Ellington. That was the guy that everybody thought was going to be a better pro than Danny Green.
Dude, I remember that because that's that MSU team that made the national championship with all the freshmen and it was in Detroit, and they got just their asses waxed by that 09 team. And I remember thinking like Ty Lawson was probably going to be an incredible NBA player because he was so
that's all the fucking
fast
UNC point guards have.
And like such a, But he, how is that not charge? Dude, Roger Powell like can't even like get up right now.
Wayne Ellington, Ellington was drafted first round, 28th overall. Danny Green was drafted second round, 46th overall.
Dude, I'm like livid watching this game already. Just the fucking officiating. Yeah, but Ty Lawson, he only he kind of died because he had injury issues.
He had injury issues, and as soon as it affected his speed, done. Dunzo.
I think he got fucked over too by the strike year, by the lockout year. Like I think he was supposed to make a comeback that year, and then
is that like 13-14? No.
Jim, I thought that ball might have touched Carter's hands after it hit Noah.
No, it's that's 11-12, isn't it?
I don't recall. That's the first LeBron Heatles year.
Think we've seen the last of Felton in this half?
I would be surprised if he comes back in if North Carolina stays close.
What year was
09-10?
Maybe it's 10.
Yeah.
Then.
By the score of the game. Nice pick and roll.
No, I think it's
Fuck
10.
off, ref. Eat shit.
It really was, Jim, because he had no chance to reach and just stay
yeah, it was 2011.
10-11.
Augustine has to go out.
Yeah.
Billy, I don't mean to be a pest, but just to remind
it went from it went from July 1st, 2011 to December 2011. So it was the first. Yeah, because it's the year that the Mavs won.
Jim, I think right now North Carolina better be careful with Scott back here on Brown. They might have to set some screens so that they just get the ball over half court. Nice.
No, just give it to Sean May's fucking chunky ass. Sorry, I don't want to get too. I myself have a chunky ass.
Nathan, your shirt is telling me that this is one of the greatest moments of your life.
I was censored for truth in the fact that I'm trying to you turn my mic off, but I did say that I was going to burn this shirt, and that's why I've kept this official NCAA sticker on the shirt, because I want to see that especially burn to a crisp with the rest of this shirt. I wish Hulk Hogan.
Zach says his dad just walked in the room and said, "Why the fuck are you watching this?" As he's still a sad Illini alum. Nathan Tucker says, "Was up Southpaws? I watched this in solidarity. Ray Felton was kind of good for a while."
Raymond Felton was Bobcats good. I mean, like. How that's the thing, like
false hope.
Could Raymond Felton have given significant minutes to any winning NBA team? That's the question. And as a hater, I say no.
They go to their point zone to try to save Felton. So rather than playing man-to-man defense, they go point zone.
Dude, people in Champaign, when they watch this game, they or when they talk about this game, like the night that they watched it, they all talk about it like it was like the fucking the Battle of Britain or something. Like just the night all the lights.
The night they drove Old Dixie down.
Just the darkest day.
Nathan Tucker, look your dad right in the eye and say, "We're gonna fucking win the champion." Oh.
No, Zach.
Oh yeah, of course. Zach, look at your dad and say, "We're gonna win the fucking championship next year." We are. Iowa's coming back. Kofi's coming back.
Now they must hurry with
they're all gonna come back.
Not the one they want to shoot.
Fucking Warren Carter.
And McCants tries to save it, and they grant him the timeout.
And Warren Carter.
Grant him the aerial timeout.
They grant him the timeout. Look at Roy. Oh, what a hustle
You can't
play.
get a
That's the kind
timeout
of
when
shit
you're
that I
in the
love.
air flying out of. You have to retain possession.
The play, Tar Heel ball, 3-point lead.
He doesn't have possession because you have to have possession. If you're jumping, catch it. You don't have possession until you come.
Adrian Brody in a Diet Coke commercial right now. Check
Riding
this
the
out.
pianist.
I remember this one.
Let's start the show.
Funky. Brody.
Okay.
Dude, they used to love the fucking, like, the CGI bubble type thing. Like, that was big.
It's
for
only
soda
little
commercials
on the
back then.
outside. Meet the surprisingly big Chevy Aveo. With the
Damn.
surprisingly big
Damn,
5-year,
dude.
60,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Those cars were the fucking worst. Those Avios or whatever they were called.
Honey, look, the express
They
lane's open.
were so bad.
We've got 11 items.
It was like driving like one of those Fisher Price cars, dude. Like everything inside was like plastic, like that Fisher Price car. The worst.
I never knew anything about that because I was gifted from my grandmother a 1994 Dodge Shadow.
It won't let you down.
And that thing run forever.
I never owned one. We were a Saturn family.
This was a disappointing movie.
Oh,
this movie sucks.
Everything you need to know to survive in the universe.
I hate it. I fucking hate the
I
Hitchhiker's
liked it. I
Guide.
liked it.
It's like crappy Vonnegut. It's like crappy Vonnegut to me. I mean,
Well,
you gotta admit that.
to be fair, I haven't read it in 12, 13 years.
Starts April 29th.
What stands out
I want to say that one was supposed to be like a series, and it bombed. So
That's true because
Yeah.
there's 4 or 5 books
the
and
end
they
of
only
that.
covered the events of the first one. And they had Dax. I think they had Dax Shepard as
I think he was in it.
Lethal. Yeah, I know Beazle, Beelzebub.
Powell has played tough and strong, but he's given up a lot.
No, I don't
Sam
think
Rockwell.
He was that
Sam
guy.
Rockwell.
I don't think
It was Sam
Dax-
Rockwell.
Dax-
Watch his footing.
Sam Rockwell. That's right.
Snaps it
Look
up.
at that! Look at that travel! Did you see that travel? He like rolled around down the ground.
6'6" to be able to see cross court. Surprisingly, they come back out in,
my
and they stay in
God.
that zone. I thought
Their
for a
fifth
second,
starter?
had me faked out. I thought
Yeah,
it was
they
They had to
Williams.
gift
I'm
Roy.
saying, I can't believe
Roy
Roy
had to
Williams
get
has
that
made
one
a
after
nice
after
move going
after
to the
Bill
zone.
Self got the Kansas. Or
No, he
got
did. He did. Oh no, no, not the championship.
But,
No, no.
You know. No.
I thought you meant the job. No, the championship is because Memphis couldn't make free throws at the end.
Yeah.
Will they call that on Jackie Manuel?
They're going.
Yep.
Augustine's doing a good job.
Right.
No, that's not Augustine. That's
And Ingram now.
Ingram, yeah, Jack Ingram.
He's gonna be able to step up here and do a
I was thinking
nice
about
job
Nick
not only
Smith,
shooting
but I don't
from
think
the
Nick.
outside
Maybe Nick Smith makes an appearance later in the game.
For the situation where Augustine finds himself out, now Smith comes in.
Nick Smith.
There it is.
Who's already
There it is.
graduated with a finance degree. In fact, will get a master's degree this May. And Ingram,
The
with
finance
some, hard
degree.
work, good work, goes to the bench with 4 rebounds. And Williams gets it back. Tries to set up Luther Head. Will snap it around with those
Yeah,
guards.
man. Like
all
this
first-team big tenors.
UNC team isn't.
And
They aren't
Powell,
even like
not this time on
especially
the spray, off
athletic
the hand of
for
Manuel of North
a
Carolina.
Roy team.
Got the under
They
8
should not.
timeout.
This really was a ref job.
ACC rest. Do you know, because of this game, for a solid decade,
And a look at the
it didn't matter what the tournament game was. It didn't matter who was playing. If I thought it was a bad reffing job, I would shout ACC refs.
When Duke and UConn were both ones and met in a thrilling final.
Oh, those
And that was a
classic
game
fucking
which Duke came in with
the
37
rugby,
wins,
the
and
rugby
like all the other
polos.
teams that have come into this
Where's
championship,
the old
with
band
37
director? Is
wins.
that what's
I
his
don't
name?
know who the old one
Janeway
is.
or something.
Championship.
I can't remember.
Illinois trying
That
to
guy
snap
would
that
get.
tonight.
Right.
That guy
Hell
would
yeah.
get really, really
Most
drunk.
wins in one season in the history of college
My
basketball.
Extra pass gives Head a wide open
my
Good ball move.
friends,
Couldn't work around any better than that.
my
For the
roommates
three.
when I lived in Champaign, when I first moved to Champaign, they were in the band. and he still directed one of the bands when my buddy, well, because my buddy was on the Rose Bowl marching band.
4-minute
And
for the Illini.
so, what's his name now? Barry Hauser was the director his senior year. So his freshman year was the Rose Bowl year, and the previous band director still is, and that guy was directing like a concert band, and just fucking fell over.
This team is so good on the perimeter.
I love it.
It's a Central Illinois lifestyle, dude. That's how we fucking do it.
McCann's aware of that.
Dude, just a soused band director.
Carolina's first 5 on the floor, and that's tipped out. Last touch by the Tar Heels. Near the end of every tournament game, we select a Chevrolet player of the game from each team to honor their determination and outstanding play. And Chevrolet will make a $1,000.
My girlfriend's concerned about me.
University's General Scholarship Fund, the American Revolution Chevy.
Because the picture I posted on Twitter, she goes, "You look so sad."
North Carolina lost a good opportunity to score there.
You look so sad. Bop it. I know that UNC goes on a run here. Yeah, UNC goes on a run.
Try to pick up the foul on the offensive end because the zone is saving him on the defensive end.
Field goal, man, 31. This is not gonna sustain you. Dude, that's some classic Big Ten basketball.
But still, I mean, even though we're not shooting well, if I look it up, like, I bet you UNC scores 30 of their points from the free throw line.
As May goes to the bench, I keep waiting for Marvin Williams to put up some of those numbers like we saw in the first.
He's a fucking square. He's a fucking, you know, he's a gravitational fucking field around him. I love that. That's so great. Still, that's no. That's classic. That's classic 2005 Illinois though. Pop it out for the 3 when you could have an easy layup.
That's a push on the inside. I think that's going to be on Manuel. Both teams, bad shot selection the last 2 times down the floor. And Jim, when you start talking about foul situations, both of these teams shoot the same percentage. But North Carolina is a team that is unbelievable. They shot 202 more free throws than did their opponents. Illinois, on the other hand, with their perimeter shooting, only shot
did they? Did they shoot more free throws?
So you can see
you piece of shit.
To that line much more often.
Of course, Illinois, that perimeter team, and that's the real heart of their team. The Brown, Williams, and Head trio. Each team now with 16 fouls. That was the second on Manuel a moment ago.
I'm going camping.
The Illini in a cold spell here, having missed 9 of its last 10.
My camping
Ingram takes the 3, top of the key.
Where are you going camping?
Well, he really can do that, as we all talked about the big shots he made against Wisconsin. And now you have Marvin Williams on the inside trying to take him and does.
What'd you say?
Yeah, there you go, Marvin.
Sorry, I'm juuling a lot because I'm stressed about having to do this.
And 2 in 23 minutes of action against Michigan State.
Well, he was 1 for 12 the last 2 ball games. So very unlikely.
You see how much we love you, the fans? Do you see how much? Do you know this is my most painful moment ever?
5 minutes to go in the half.
Roy Williams going to come back with Felton.
The most painful.
With a 4-point
You know what's
lead,
really
horrible
time, is when we're thinking about that,
stay in that zone to keep
the worst part of my life is that
Bruce Weber counters. He brings back Augustine with
isn't
2 fouls on the floor.
It's a team that I like.
Powell a little bit, who's been going
it's
hard.
a team that I hate winning
the Cubs?
the World Series. Like that, the lowest moment for me was. It's like so many things that are related to it. Like it was pretty bad, but it was like I had to work in a bar on campus when like the whole thing was happening. Oh my God!
Shut the fuck! Just let him play.
I don't know why I'm saying that. Like I don't know why I'm saying that. Like
let him fucking play.
Like it matters.
Charge.
On the break.
Like that one, dude, Roger Powell like couldn't even like walk after that.
Film of that ball game in his knapsack throughout this tournament, and decided last
I was like working in
night, I was working in like
a bar on campus, so like every single game,
and it gave him some
I had to sit and watch people be happy, sing the Go Cubs Go song. Then Game 7, I thought they were vanquished. Like when it got to the 3-1,
yeah,
it was like everybody was depressed. My spirits were lifting. Like I was like I don't have to worry about it anymore. Like I'm gonna be safe. And then they kept coming back. then yeah, Game 7 I was on an airplane, and my flight actually got canceled from Bloomington because of the rainstorm that delays the
Where are you
game.
taking a flight from Bloomington from? Is that not super expensive?
Because I was going to a job. I was going to a job interview, so I didn't
Yeah, I can only imagine
pay for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
Brown tries to counteract.
so yeah, so I it's not always more expensive. A lot of times it's usually like it's only 50, 100 bucks. But so I had to drive up to Chicago. I'm driving up to Chicago while they're playing the game. We're listening to it on the radio. I'm in O'Hare. My flight's getting delayed. Like, people are watching the game, you know.
Foul!
Like, the beginning of that game really looks like they were about to blow it out.
On that Holy Cross National Championship.
And you know, like, that game was looking like a blowout for like the first few innings, and then what's his face comes in,
St. Louis. Also with the
Lester
official
comes in and
announcement
gives
of
up
the
the home
2005
run.
class, Billy, includes the last two men
and
to win national
like they start coming
championships,
back,
Jim Calhoun
and I
and
got
Jim
on a
Boeheim, as well as
plane
Coach Hubie
when it
Brown.
went to the
And
10th.
Coach Sue Gunter also
Like when the
going
rain
into the Hall
delay
of Fame.
started.
Congratulations.
Jason Hader with that mask.
And the fucking goddamn pilot. The pilot was fucking giving us play-by-play updates the entire time.
And everybody was happy but you.
And then they won. The planes.
Come on. You learned the song. You know what it's like. Come on, go. Give me a little line from it. Go, Cubs, go. Come on. Go, Cubs, go.
I don't have to.
Hey, Chicago, we are the only baseball team in town. There's no one else. Go, Cubs, go. Foul!
Powell the second time, no call. And the ball comes out.
Just like, dude, just be like, just hack down there. Just karate chopping it.
He'll drive it instead, and the floater rolls off, and that's off the ankle of Darren Williams.
Marvin Williams.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Darren Williams looks much huskier than I think he actually is with that fucking baggy ass jersey.
Give me 1 sec.
With Billy Packer, Roy Williams, really the focus of much attention. 40 total wins in the tournament without a championship. Eddie Sutton, then the great Guy Lewis as well. McCants.
Oh yeah, I always forget that the narrative with Roy was that like he was like that he needed it. Like Roy needed, like Roy was so deserving of a championship.
Very unlike this ball.
Like Roy was such a good guy. He needs
unanswered
one.
for Carolina.
Gosh darn it. Gad Nabbit, he's a great guy, isn't he?
Tech Felton's been extremely effective, even against this outstanding.
I definitely think that did. I remember the narrative going into this game was very much that Roy Williams is like this poor schmuck who just, you know, all he needs is a little validation for all this hard work he's put into to making these young men, you know, just develop
Boys to men.
these great citizens.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, fuck Roy Williams.
I want commercial. I want commercials.
Oh, the singular.
Why the free throw may not be so free after all, and the awarding of the singular.
Yeah, I don't know why we only got
coming up
one.
singular at the half.
Well, we got a
Kicks
few.
it back out. Noel seeing a lot of action with Manuel down with
Maybe
two
he
fouls.
edited out like the
McCants
repeats.
in the
The
paint
guy
side
who
addition,
made
and
this.
Illinois read it.
He's like, we basically
But I don't
saw
feel
this.
like the March Madness commercials were as repeaty until a few years ago.
Man to man. And if you're Illinois, you got to get the ball in Williams' hands. And
I think so.
No, dude, they definitely were pretty. And like, I think that I will say I think the TV timeouts weren't as long, or you didn't necessarily, because sometimes they won't give you ones. I think they add an extra one in the tournament, like at the.
Able to run out,
after
chase
the
it
10,
down, they'll get a new 35.
I think they add a second one.
Tim, how many
But
times
dude,
do
it
we
does
say
feel
the
like
long
they're
shots will
always
be
at
long
commercial
rebounds.
in
And
those
there's
games.
a situation where Felton gets
brutal.
caught inside. He
I was about
points
to
to
say.
himself saying, my fault.
Your fucking Bruce
Pretty good
Weber's
possession for
awful,
Illinois that time, getting
awful
a second
system
chance
of just like, let's just
opportunity.
fucking throw the ball around.
I mean, that team did it. That team was great, but yeah.
Taking head down inside.
They're not shooting well. They're not shooting well in this half, but it's also the fouls.
And look at D. Brown get the hands in there. May, he traveled first.
D really does try this
by
game.
North Carolina on the perimeter. 2 in a row.
Sloppy.
He was the original rebel of rock and roll. Don't miss
Eat
the movie
shit,
event of the
Roy.
year. It's Elvis, featuring over 20 original recordings by the King himself. It's coming to CBS this May.
And I think a very good move by Roy
I was about-
Williams to get Felton on that bench. Not
I will
picking up
say
his
I got
30.
into
Did you really?
recently.
Also
He's
comes
pretty
in with
good.
Ray Sean
You gotta
Terry,
listen
number
to
3.
you gotta listen to live stuff.
In the ghetto.
That's the
Trying to
key.
take advantage of that
Elvis was
first
like a show.
series.
In the ghetto.
They walked again and got
I see him.
that one.
Yep, looked like he backpedaled.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a good song.
McCann
It's a good
driving
song.
in,
There's some,
and
there's like all
McCann
this
gets a soft
swelling.
roll around the rim.
Yeah,
Smart play
that's-
by May.
That's the biggest thing, that, like, even either you hate it or you love it, but it's like every song of that era had like orchestral, like just swelling strings.
He's had some huge games against top teams like Connecticut last year in beating the #1 Connecticut.
I know they don't hit another shot this whole half.
But,
Look from behind at Sean May.
I know it's 40 to 27. Yeah.
that was like a total foul.
Bang.
Total foul.
Thinking by May. Instead of giving up the ball, he kept the
Yikes.
dribble alive.
Terrific
and forced
thinking.
Illinois to go
I
back.
root for Duke when it's Duke UNC. I want you to know that.
Like that on the fast break.
Oh, I do too. I watched that game this year where
Down 13.
they blew
Only the
they
second
blew it
time
at the
they've
end.
been
They were
down by this
they were gonna
many
get they were
all
gonna like
season.
at least get
Of
the
course,
Duke
Arizona
Good.
this year,
was
and they
the other
blew
in the
it.
miracle comeback.
UNC falls into a fucking sinkhole.
It was awesome.
I saw
They're
Joe
literally
Holiday doing his
the
Keno
softest,
impersonation,
worst
stuffing his
fans
foot
I've
on the
ever
floor.
They're awful.
You talked about on
They're
Saturday.
so bad, dude.
Have you heard about
Not in time. Not even an attempt.
I think I forget who said it. It was somebody else in the ACC.
What is Bruce is like subbing
Yeah.
in like the 4 seconds even, man? Like, I'm gonna teach this motherfucker.
It was
a lesson.
somebody. It was somebody in the ACC in like the early 2000s, and they beat UNC. And they're like, "How did it feel coming into UNC's house and beating them?" And they're like, "Hey, it's not that hard. UNC is kind of a wine and
Yeah,
cheese
it was,
crowd."
And the foul problems early has had to be on that bench. I would
Yeah,
say
it
for a
was,
good portion of
it
this
was,
second
No, it was
half,
an opposing
not
player.
a factor in the
No,
game.
Grant Hill was Duke, but it was not Duke. It was not Duke.
Yeah.
It was somebody
Grant
else.
Hill was a Duke.
Illinois has trailed this season at halftime.
This is very
The main point
dangerous
is-
bounce pass. Brown is so quick.
Yeah,
There ought to be
because
somebody
they
back there setting the screen on
take it
Felton.
very seriously that the Dean Dome
The biggest
is very
deficit of the
loud.
season at the half
Fuck
was 6
off.
in the game against
Dean
Purdue.
Dome
Fuck
is so
off.
loud.
Digits, and will North Carolina add to it?
And,
I-
and Roy Williams
I have
sees
no-
that.
I have no
He's
love.
made down court.
In this-
I
in
have
this
no
game,
love for
I
them, but
was
like
Brown is so
when I went to
fast.
Maryland
He's
this
never let
year,
it be
now
1-on-1
Maryland's fucking
on the
loud. That's a
inbounds
loud
pass.
fucking crowd.
Chance now joins
I didn't think it was very.
May.
They're pretty good.
And McCann-
Well, we were kicking their ass most of the
Saying,
game.
guys,
I went-
penetrate
when I went
and
to
kick it out
Michigan-
me because Head
When
will
I went
have
to
make the
Michigan, it was
decision.
pretty loud.
Does he
Well,
stay
that
with
Maryland
Hughes,
game
go
was
out
pretty
by the
loud
top?
at the
You're gonna
end,
watch
won't you
Felton's
say?
gonna come flying off of May here and try to take this ball down the middle. Here he comes.
Pretty loud at the end.
Yeah, I don't remember.
There's the
Good look.
kick.
McCants with another
I really was.
Honestly, I have no recollection.
I was really.
That was a good
It's
idea,
all
though,
just-
by North
it's just a
Carolina.
dull-
Almost got it to work.
It's like a
Pleased Roy
it's like
Williams shaking
a
his
shot
head.
in like a war movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Explosion goes off and it's just like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just smoke and I just see Nathan. Like,
It's just Tom.
holding his
Yeah,
arm.
Tom Hanks looking around and Saving Private Ryan when the guy's trying to hold his guts in.
Yeah.
Is your best shot.
So I felt.
Your net.
Just like
CBS Sports has sponsored coverage of the men's
I was
national
looking into the
championship
fucking
Like,
void.
sponsored
The
by
worst.
TIAA Craft. Batman Begins. Bud Light.
oh, the Batman Begins trailer.
And
I believe I went
By
that summer and
Pontiac.
saw that with my dad at the Palace Cinemas. in
Palace
Bloomington, Illinois.
Cinemas.
I think the Palace is now like one of those like go to a restaurant theaters. It used to be the nice.
Who was the villain in that first one? It was weird. It was like something Jin. Ra's al Ghul.
It's
Okay.
Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul.
I'm not a comic book nerd. I don't know who that
That's
is.
his.
I don't know who that is.
Ra's al Ghul is the.
But North Carolina this
He's
season
the he's like
never lost a game
Batman's
when it led at halftime. It's a
true
lead here
nemesis. He's the only one that like that truly can go toe to toe.
Ghoulish, some might say.
He also marries his daughter. His daughter
Okay.
is in the third Batman.
Okay.
But he marries her.
Now I'm interested now.
Talia al Ghul. You should watch the anime series. The anime series is very good. They're very short and they're beautiful. Like the animation and he had Augustine on the bench with the art.
I'm already. I will consider it. I'm already tied up into 2 series right now. I am watching with my girlfriend and roommate Twin Peaks: The Return, and I am watching with my girlfriend Better Call Saul. So if we get through those, which Better Call Saul, amazing.
The thing is, you could just you could just watch the Batman. You don't have to watch the Batman.
Are they not episodic?
Just like a
just to think back what they did against Arizona.
Just 15 minutes
down to win that.
Some of them have like 2 parts.
That Arizona was extremely talented.
There's a pretty good Ra's al Ghul Lazarus
first 2 minutes of this second half is going to be very important.
Run.
Illinois to show they can get back.
No, we got nothing.
What Bryant Gumbel's? You want to talk about?
You want to pause and watch? You want to pause and watch 2005 commercials for 5 minutes and just critique them? I was looking forward to the commercials.
We'll watch it. We'll do it at the next one. We'll do it. You can find one and add it to the playlist, and I'll put it on.
TV timeout.
In the next commercial break.
That comeback against Illinois, or against Arizona, and Lutherhead comes right down, responds with a 2.
That's who I thought should have taken the first shot. He was 2 for 9 in the first half. You don't need Augustine taking a fadeaway jumper to start the half.
McCants led North Carolina 14
I feel like
points in that first half.
National championship game is only ever good like twice a decade.
Gives up a lot of size.
Usually it's not.
This is a good game.
Entertaining of the game. Augustine's going to be slapped with his third.
Yep, a reach by Augustine. A good job by McCants. Coming to that jump stop
it's
inside.
One of those games where it's like,
long arms,
yeah,
he's pretty strong when he takes it inside.
They started to come back.
They're going to leave Augustine on the
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Watch the game.
You've got to get back into this ball game with the best players.
I thought it was like 5 points, and then it's
Augustine again.
2.
It is number 4. Just seconds later.
Jim Augustine, the
Bruce,
most valuable player in the Big Ten tournament.
I'm gonna fucking. I'm going to.
And you see, reaching in, not moving his feet.
I'm going to do some domestic terrorism to UNC parody. Parody. I'm gonna do that. The threats will get more serious as I keep drinking the seltzers.
Gabe is saying he would have come on, but he had to watch NASCAR for work.
What?
Which that sucks.
Well,
he works at CBS. It's like the only thing.
Very valuable loss there. Good blocking out, but nobody goes for the
Someone's asking, Zach is asking who had the best career out of this
Darren
game.
Williams.
It's 100% Darren
Not even
Williams.
close.
There's no one even close to Darren Williams.
Yeah.
Darren Williams was on track to make the fucking basketball pyramid.
Come down and hit the 3.
He was like, I mean,
No one else.
He was
Nobody else.
Win Book of Basketball.
Again with those great hands and loses that one.
Yep, the hands are still at work. And last touch by Illinois.
You there? You dropped out.
Yeah.
Am I muted?
How quick T. Brown is.
Oh, am I back now?
Slapping that ball
no,
away
you're not
from
anymore.
Baby. You can see what Roy Williams wants to do for North Carolina.
Yeah, no one else even made a fucking all-star game. 1 sec. My hardware's fucking up. Just give me a sec.
No question who has been the most
Okay, all good?
Yeah. It sounds like you're.
Okay, yeah. It was the microphone's I need a new cord for it. But no one else even made an all-star game other than Darren Williams. Like, and not even close. Raymond Felton was never even fucking considered for an all-star game. He's a fucking afterthought. He's a goddamn Charlotte Bobcat is what he is.
Maybe if you
skip pass to the other side, both times he set up Felton for threes.
And both times Williams was guarding him and didn't attack him.
is Felton the second best? Like, I guess I could go through and look at win shares for this game.
Felton's second best, yeah.
Guess.
And answers.
It's
Felton's second best, but the drop off is.
Is Luther Head really not like Luther Head? I feel like. Well, I guess Felton.
I'll look through it.
Terrible.
Wad Williams over Powell. Tough
Luther
shot.
Head. Let's see. Luther Head. Basketball.
Eat
reference.
shit. Fuck you.
Damn.
Luther
Luther Head played 300
He
games.
is so clever in there with either
350 games. 14 win shares.
You know, he played real years on the Rockets.
Raymond Felton got fucking large. He's got a huge head.
Takes advantage. Darren Williams.
Okay, Raymond Felton has 40 win
Darren
shares,
Williams
so
has
it's
77 win shares.
McCants on the drive and the foul outside. No basket.
Raymond Felton played last year. Or no, 2 years ago.
Darren Williams.
2 years ago.
Let's talk about how many win shares.
Wait. No, last year. Let's
Talk about how many win shares Sean May has. Let's do that. Let's talk about that.
Put that last foul in the column for Luther
Let's
Head.
see, where is he? Is he? He's SEAN.
2.2 win shares. I'm seeing 2.6. Oh no, 2.6. You're right. 2.6.
Less games, only 100 games.
With 0.5 offensive win shares.
He didn't even play in the 2007-08 season. He was also a Sacramento King, so also probably the only other is embarrassing.
Fuck you, UNC.
They lost to OSU.
OSU,
right?
yeah, in the Big Ten tournament.
Until this point.
Coming here in the first 4 minutes of the half. It's a 10-2 run.
Rashad, wait, do you say Luther had how many win shares?
McCants has it knocked loose.
12. So Rashad McCants had 3.6 in his career. So it's not even close. It's Darren Williams, then Raymond Felton, and then Luther Head.
Comes up with big rebounds, solid performer off the bench.
And then about it. That's it.
Illinois is back within 7.
Although every starter on Illinois made the NBA.
Begin the second half. Look at D. Brown accidentally. Right across the eye.
Okay, that 05 Buckeyes team.
Matt Sylvester made the three, yeah.
That's it. There's nobody on that team. Matt Marinchik.
I'm checking something real quick.
Oh, they lose.
10 rebounds in the first round, 11 points,
what are you
15
checking?
Rebounds against.
Never mind. I was hoping D. Brown had more win shares than Sean May, but no dice. I mean, Sean May is very bad.
Oh, really? I mean, Sean May only had what, one?
2.6.
Sean May only had one, right?
To preserve possession for Illinois.
D. Brown has 17.
No, it's Luther Head. Luther Head has 17.
No,
you're looking at the wrong D. Brown. There's a D. Brown in the 90s.
Oh, I'm looking at Illinois.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at Illinois. He had 17 at Illinois.
Bang.
They've made some great comebacks. Michigan State, Wisconsin.
Marvin Williams. Boy, did he want that one.
Yes, he did. Ingram was surprised he put it on the floor.
Plays the pace quicken.
Oh, there's two D Browns. There's one who's good.
Yeah.
And then there's the Illinois one.
Ingram can take that shot.
It's like anytime I try to Google Isaiah Thomas, I'm like, that's not the right one. It doesn't matter which one I'm trying to Google.
The one-man fast break.
Quicker legs now for Illinois. Much more confidence on the shot.
Yeah, point one.
And if he had left after the 05 season, he would have been a first-round draft pick.
Nice move by Coach Weber here because he's got to keep Ingram somewhat fresh, knowing he's not used
You
to.
think?
No, he
I don't
would have.
know.
Like,
I feel like D Brown was.
whether he was right or not,
I think D Brown was always like.
Here's Ed.
I don't know. I mean, I can't remember how dumb they were at picking players back
very
then.
dumb. As today, they're dumb.
I mean, I will say they definitely. I will say, yeah, definitely back then they would just be like, oh, that guy played 3 great games in the NCAA tournament. Like, I'm gonna draft him number 3 overall.
Felton gets caught behind the screen. Roy Williams may have to go back to his zone because his guys are not getting out on the shots.
They've hit 5 out of 6 from beyond the arc in this half.
I want everyone listening to hear this. It's true. I've never wanted a nice thing to happen to UNC. There can be, it can. I'll never have any.
Tonight, the Late Show, don't miss P. Diddy. And tomorrow, Dave,
I don't know, I'm just rambling, but I want them. I want nothing. I want like a Chappelle Show haters ball for UNC. What's that?
Just a 53% foul shooter.
Yeah, I was like, where are you going?
I didn't want to say anything too inflammatory.
Well,
what was I gonna say? When I moved to NC, my mom bought me UNC hockey jersey that I immediately threw away.
But the main point is that I want something for UNC along the lines of Chappelle Show haters ball. I want all the bad things to happen to you and only to you.
Let's see if he pushed off here. I think he just curled in. I don't think that was a foul
wait,
at all.
James
He has
Augustine
4.
has already fouled out, right? I thought he fouled out like 3. Like, I always remember him.
No, the number, the iconic number 9 is how many minutes total he played in the game.
And they do go to the zone. So you can't stop a man.
I see.
Let's see if we can take away some of that outside shooting with zone.
Poor guy. Well, he's got a
Hot wife,
now,
hot life.
trying to hit Carter inside.
And she's Spanish.
Good eye contact. By
Barely speaks
Noel
any.
on that
Barely
pass.
speaks any English.
14 on the shot clock.
He's living the life, man. Because you know, fellas, having to listen to that wife. Am I right?
Wait, let me get it.
Out of bounds situation. And let's see if the North Carolina players will start fighting over some of these screens to stop this outside shooting.
Hot wife, hot life.
May goes over to get it.
Oh my God. That shot
13
was
minutes to
not
go in the championship.
Not the same fast break with the
Esposa caliente,
Nope.
esposa vida.
Really bodying May down inside.
That's hot wife in Spanish.
That one influenced by the Illini.
And here comes Powell beating May down the floor as is Carter.
You habla?
I hablo a little bit.
You don't know anything but pinche way and various forms of telling people to do things to your huevos.
For Sean May.
That was on the floor.
Chupas.
In this second half.
Chup away. Chupa.
Pinche way.
Great passing and 3 fellas that can spot up and look. And with Ingram on the floor, you have that dangerous 4th shooter as well. North Carolina not fighting out to get in position defensively.
Man, it is weird. The Edwards James Dome is like one of the worst stadiums.
Never gone.
In America.
Ingram.
Like,
Who plays there?
it's terrible.
Usually.
It's like it used to be the Rams.
Yeah.
Nobody plays there now. It's literally an empty fucking building. They have concerts there, but
1-3-1 zone.
I'm sure if Nathan Tucker's still watching, he will chime in with some sort of Edward Jones Dome anecdote, as he is the STL
Skids off the rim.
source.
Nice rebound that time by.
Eat shit, UNC.
Tiptoeing on that sideline.
And they ought to go right back into May every time because Powell's on him. They can get him into foul trouble. There they go again.
And again, the great hands. Bullying his way. Power move. You better believe it.
That's where North Carolina needs to go. The problem is May's
You want to watch the UNC Texas UNC Texas A&M game from a couple of years ago, where A&M destroys them in the tournament?
Jaron Williams. He shows no
Didn't they lose to like a 15 seed at one point?
Yeah, that's kind of Duke's hobby. Duke likes to do that.
Williams with 11
It's a Duke and a Michigan State thing. Michigan State
But
loves
did MSU? When did they do that other than that one year where they lost the 2-15 game?
They've lost. I want to say multiple ones as the 4 seed.
I forget who beat them. Who beat them? Was it East something State when they were 2-15?
But it's about the only thing they can do to stop the Big
It was
Ten
Middle
outside.
Tennessee.
Is it Middle Tennessee?
It was Middle Tennessee.
No, that's who beat. Was it?
That's one. That is correct.
Yeah, they do, Jim, because they're not fighting through screens.
That was that good tournament when they lost and Duke lost.
Turn it into a thriller in St. Louis.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here?
Episode 3.
Oh,
Woo!
episode 3.
Oh no.
I remember I cheered a lot in that one.
Do you want to pause it so I can get more hard seltzers? Oh, let's watch.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Give it a little pause.
Notice they told the band to play it when they were coming back. They were like, oh, they're like, okay, we're gonna be cutting into the Star Wars, so here's a $15,000 donation to your band department.
But the band director, with integrity, played William Tell instead. Yes.
All right, are you grabbing your seltzers? Oh, he added the commercials, TNT commercials, though. Very strange that they just that people just post commercials from channels at different years. This is how people spend their time. It's putting commercials, recording our illustrious culture and history. I don't know. Is anybody watching the the MLB draft? How's that going? Anyone got that? Anyone? I don't know what to. I gotta do this on my own here. I see some. It looks like the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Can watch that next. Oh, the 2000 National Championship, the last Big Ten one. We'll say that while Nathan is gone, so he doesn't have to go into a rant and feel sad. 2006. What was 2006? I don't remember that. Oh, that's Florida, isn't it, with Jakeem Noah? Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
It's faithful. They've turned this dome, such huge support here from the neighboring state.
Dun. How about Roy Williams gives me dome? How about that?
Programs with the most wins in the NCAA tournament, Billy, without ever having won the championship. Illinois at the head of that list.
Well, they've been to the Final Four.
Shut up.
It's never worked out for them. Actually, they played in Seattle in the first time that
I think we had the most
got
wins
to the Final Four.
in
Their
general
nemesis on those
without
runs
winning
always
the
happened to be
championship.
Kentucky.
We technically have one in like
Yeah.
1917 or something
All those
like
wins,
that.
but never a win until this
Didn't
weekend
I, in the book
semifinal.
that I think I
First time
referenced
in the
last time,
championship
that
game,
game was like
And we
22.
won it. We won.
Spin move made. Just the hardest man to stop on the floor, no
I'm
question.
not-
And
I'm not
Jim,
gonna
I
count.
cannot believe that
That's a
for the next
dark
few minutes,
dark place I
anytime
don't
he
want to
chucks
go
it to
to.
Illinois,
Counting
he's got the
1917
double
championships.
You're me-
Timeout. He'll go for the
Yes.
three in a moment. 21st birthday. Trying to put
See, they definitely were overdoing commercials back then, even too, because we
The
just
Illinois
had
campus,
one.
That is, and wearing the jersey number of his father, the player of the year back in '76. The numbers are somewhat similar, but
oh my God, his dad's from Indiana.
Damn, 10 for 11. That's not
on the clock.
And if Bob Knight would have his way and Sean May's
Man,
father
he is a
Scott had not been hurt in 1975,
large
he
adult
might
Big
have
boy.
been
Sean
back
May.
to national championships.
And now Sean May is on UNC's staff because the suffering never ends.
Unable to convert the three-point play. The margin 7.
D. Brown was on our staff, except he got into the co-eds.
Can you go more into that? Do you have more details?
And his wife said. His wife said he was not allowed to do. It was basically like just a ceremonial position. Like he basically just went and like got drunk with donors and shit. And D. Brown is perhaps the most beloved athlete in Illinois history. So people still do very much love him. And he, you know,
his first.
His wife made him go to UIC, where I don't think anybody knows who he is.
Had a lot of people remark about that follow-up dunk that Roger Powell had.
He works with Ricky, friend of the show.
See you, Ricky.
Follow his own missed three with a dunk as Powell did in that game. Big miss.
Ricky is a great guy. I always enjoy his episodes. We'll have to have him on again. I think he's allowed to speak more frankly now.
Look at the pass.
He's not at the mercy of his scholarship being taken away.
A big thud, but he's
Does he have juicy stories?
Second on Powell.
Speaking of,
nothing to support him. And Jim,
I don't think he has anything especially juicy. He just couldn't do stuff like, well, like even like our other friend Jonathan, like they won't, like neither of them will play in the bracket challenges. Even if like we just like let them put their bracket in, and if they win, we just donate
to the championship.
Because like I guess it's just fair. It's a very big
when you think of all the great players that have played in this
like if someone finds out you were playing
guys that did do it, Elgin Baylor and Jerry
which
West
is like
and Bill
incredibly
Bradley,
stupid because like what the hell, like I mean, you know what I mean, like it's like
You've got to
it's
uphold
like
the
saying,
integrity.
like, oh, like
kind of amazing.
if a Super Bowl, if like a Super Bowl player like you know was betting on fucking squares like for $5, you know, it's like okay, like who gives a shit? Even if they bet against themselves.
Well, there's
like,
no way
you know,
to
like,
there's no way to bet against yourself with squares because you'll just I'm gonna score the most points.
To the corner. Double up on Darren Williams.
I want to get I need a box score from this game.
He is off and running.
Man, they had to give Ingram way too many fucking minutes in this game. It's like, I mean, he played admirably, but he is just not. He does
Ingram
no
30
scoring
minutes.
touch.
See if he can stay on the floor for a few minutes.
Dude,
Well, that's already 3 on
fucking
Ingram as well.
Bruce has had soy face every shot.
Because you're going to keep Ingram fresh to score.
NCAA March Madness on demand gives you total access to the tournament. You can go back
Ingram
and replay
does
all the
not
games in
need
the
to be
video
fresh to score.
archive,
He
highlights and
cannot
more.
score.
NCAAsports.com or CSTV.com. It's going to be a 1-1 here for May.
Speaking of, I think I'm going to go
Hey.
to grad school.
23 for the game, 15 in the second half.
And
And
you know,
I may
May,
try
by
to
being
go
the
back to
regional
Illinois.
MVP
We'll
last
see.
weekend, Jim became the
Not a lot of
13th
trees in
North Carolina player.
That'd be beautiful. We need you in
At
Illinois.
least in Champaign. At least in
What
Champaign.
was the moment where you decided?
For the last 850, they'll add a little hardware.
Well, I mean, I was already thinking about it, but I was going to go to Duke.
Oh, that was down and out.
And I
Marvin
kind
Williams
of told
underneath with the Tar
Sarah
Heels.
we can move
Chance
back
did not get out there and gave
because
Brown a
she
real good
wants
look.
to.
Williams will
If I
take that
could
jump
just
shot. Good job by Powell to get out on it.
Do something
May,
incredibly
Darren
stupid
Williams
too.
beautiful. Tips it over to get it clear,
So-
and D. Brown lays it in.
Terrific
just-
anticipation.
Yeah,
by
I don't
Williams.
know.
He knew that
It's
ball
just
was
like,
gonna go.
I mean, it was very much just like, I feel very
Take up the
stupid. My
space.
That is the first
friend,
turnover in the
my friend
second
is
half for either
dead,
side.
possibly
12
murdered,
minutes
and I
into
feel
the
pretty
half.
That's
stupid
kind of
just
like the
being like,
Louisville game last
oh, I'm
Saturday
just,
with
you know,
Louisville
doing
and
this dumb
Illinois. Both
job
have
that I
only
hate
one turnover
and doing
apiece in
nothing
the
that
first
I
half.
like or helping anybody. And
Again, the goal.
it's possible
get it
he
into
died doing an
May.
incredibly
Would be
brave
the
thing or
outstanding player
trying to do a
Carolina
brave
Did it
thing.
happen in
and,
Champaign?
Marvin Williams.
Chicago.
And,
In Champaign.
Champagne.
Opportunity to come back with a 3 again.
I mean, dude, you gotta remember, man, like, I mean, my high school, it's like 40 minutes away from Champaign.
Brown trying to create.
Like, was occupied by the Klan.
No, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying I didn't realize that there was demonstrations as much in Champaign.
I believe. Oh yeah, there's been rioting in Champaign, but I believe he was. It sounds like it was
wanting to
people
challenge
in
Darren Williams.
Danville.
Taking it inside.
That he was.
He had nowhere to go.
Which Danville is definitely
Yeah.
a white supremacist
Picks up a cheap
club.
ball.
Just 50,000 guys named Dan, all with goatees.
They keep bouncing.
Jim, we see the balance right here.
So-
we see 6 for 12 from a
Yes.
standpoint
Oh,
of
here we go.
three-point shooting for Illinois, but that's offset by the outstanding play by May, who's
yeah,
going to get
so,
a rest now.
I
Augustine
feel like
comes
I'm
back in the game. Now, I think if Coach Weber had seen that May was going to sit
You-
down, he would have kept Augustine
As
out
much
of
as
the
I want to
ballgame.
own a house and
Because you've
be
got Ingram,
financially
who's not going to
comfortable,
have
it
to
just
guard,
feels like in
could
these
be out there to
times
score a
that it's
little
a
more.
pretty stupid thing to fucking.
You could talk to my mom and my dad. They were both forest rangers with the Will County Forest Preserve.
Performances like that, 1973's championship game in St. Louis.
I'm not trying
Walton was
to
only
go to
one
get a
miss from
master's, go be a
before in the
forest
title game.
ranger.
Well, fuck you then.
I would. I'm gonna. Not that that's not a. Not that that's not an admirable job, but that I think.
What do you
it's more
do?
Like a,
What do you do with the Masters of Forestry? What does that even do?
it's not forestry.
Management, okay, yeah.
It's resource
That is
management.
on Augustine.
Can you believe this?
But like you focus on
he's
forestry.
finished.
I don't
Is
know. I
this
might not do
amazing?
that. I mean, like
A
our
ball
friend,
game in which
my best
he
man
had
at my
5
wedding right now
touch fouls, Jim.
is doing
He did not have a hard foul in this ball
a
game. He was in the
master's
wrong place
in
at the wrong
commercial
time
truffle
for 5 fouls.
cultivation.
The MVP of
So
the
like
Big
that
Ten
involves
tournament
quite a lot
puts
of
out his hands. He can't believe it.
tree,
In not even 9
like
full
tree
minutes
management,
total tonight,
forest
fouls out.
management.
When they go back and review the
So
tape
there's
of
like
this
other
game,
things
and
to do.
Augustine
But yeah, I
certainly
mean, it
will
does
do
sound
that.
like much of it is like
As a
managing
guy
the
who has
logging
more time to
industry,
play
which
at
like
Illinois,
isn't the
he'll
same to
realize
me
that those
as
were all
managing.
touch fouls.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
didn't move his feet,
definitely.
Got
You know what I
himself
mean?
in a
Like,
bad position.
I
I
mean,
didn't think he should have been in the ball game
yeah,
anyway
you know, I
at
mean,
that point.
like, I don't
because May
think that
was
it's like
sitting down.
unsustainable to cut down trees, and in fact, you do have
Right
to.
back
Like,
on the floor.
I
with
mean, even if you want to
6:49
manage
to
like a
go.
natural
1-1 for Marvin
beauty
Williams.
forest, you still have to like burn down parts
Marvin
of it and
Williams
shit.
not getting
You know?
anything to
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why we have the national forests.
on this
National
North
forests are
Carolina
there to be.
Just not getting that stroke.
Not the last
Yeah.
2 nights.
Yeah, and I mean, like, because like that was the thing is when I was in college, I really considered switching to geology after I worked for the Geological Survey, and because I really liked it, but like it's like all that work is in the petroleum industry. Like the grant I was working on was being financed by the petroleum industry. Like we were working on CO2 sequestration, which is like incredibly stupid. Like and it was just like a puff piece for the it was just like so the petroleum industry could just be like, yeah, we're working on it.
Who is that for again?
This won't lead anywhere.
Like what?
America's most watched network.
That's when I worked at the.
Yeah,
worked for the state
I know a few people who are either did that for a long time or are still doing that. Like it's pumping CO2 down into layers of shale and rock and shit.
Like, so you would have like you basically have like a thing that's like attached to like your industrial process.
2 points now.
Captures the CO2, and then you take it and you pump it back into the earth. But still, 2 points with 5 minutes.
No,
like,
they go.
isn't really,
It's points
I
again.
wouldn't say,
They go down 2
would
points
I consider
again.
A close game. Okay.
Can tie it or take the lead with a 3. T. Brown, a push off, and he's going to the line for 2. Illinois having scored 8 unanswered.
And for the first time, I see the North Carolina players looking uncertain among themselves.
And look who commits it, Billy. It's Felton with his 4th.
Now, if you're Roy Williams, you got to go back to that zone defense. You cannot let Felton stay on the floor playing man-to-man. First time I've seen some uncertainty in the eyes and the reaction
Wow.
of the North Carolina
This game's really getting painful in my heart right now. So I'm really feeling. I was feeling good up till right now, and now I'm not feeling good.
4 fouls, 2 starters Felton and Manuel. Augustine already out.
Augustine's already out.
Already disqualified.
He's done.
Brown to tie the
5 touch fouls.
I gotta believe that the James Augustine foul out thing, that is truly the what if of the game. Like that truly did change the game. Like not being able, like having to play fucking Ingram the entire game.
Felton, long three. That wasn't only beyond the arc, that was beyond the arch here in St. Louis.
And double teamed by Brown and Williams.
Shut the fuck up.
Boy, that was a tough one. They were
Jim Nance, yes, indeed.
Oh, there's another solid screen.
Darren Williams.
Jim Nance, he fucking workshopped that one before the game.
Now, you know where North Carolina wants to go with the ball. They want to go to May.
Man.
I know, yeah.
Sometimes when you go
It
so
would
much
be
to one
The
guy,
night
it takes away
they drove the
Referees tell
line.
Coach Weber to get back on the bench.
And everybody at Bunnies was singing. They went.
Melvin Scott.
Can you imagine being a Bun? I was at Bunnies when the Hawks lost the Stanley Cup, and that was pretty. That probably wasn't even like
the only man
fucking hundredth of how bad
we saw little action in the first half.
when the Illini lost.
Had 2 players crashing in on him.
I mean, you really can't overstate how much people in fucking Champaign
So
love
4
the
on
Illini.
Ingram.
We're gonna win a championship next year, you motherfuckers. Look me in the eyes. We're gonna do it.
Only man of size, you've got Nick Smith, but he hasn't shown he can be effective in this game. Would they come back with Smith, or would they come back with
Fucking wine and cheese crowd, UNC.
The rest of the way is Illinois. 10 team fouls.
And I want everyone who watches this ever, who likes UNC, to know it's really funny to me that it's your state team, and you have like lots of like bubbas that like it, but like the people that get to go to the stadium, they have the money. Like it's the wine and cheese crowd. It's that like.
Well, no. The Dean don't. I go to UNC game for a reason.
No, wrong. Every ticket gets $300.
It's the Duke games.
I just can't take it seriously. They had that like baby blue like sweater vest. Like they all wear the fucking like powder blue sweater vest. Now look soft. You're soft people.
3 would tie again.
Heads open.
6 on the shot clock. Darren Williams, 3-pointer. And Ingram lucky to get away without the ball there.
The Eli Book inaugural game was 0-0.
How long of a game did they play?
He has not caught a clean ball today. Off the boards or with a pass.
I see. Game, so
once in this half, Illini ball when we come back.
They used to play for a live turtle that only lived one season, apparently.
Roy Williams in his 3rd championship.
Somebody definitely died in a 0-0 game in 1902.
Syracuse 2 years ago, and for his critics, this would be
Running the flying V, just head split open like a watermelon.
His team was unable to hold on for victory in this one. The great coach with 40 tournament wins and 5 Final Fours.
And only the 3rd coach to take 2 different teams to a Final Four. North
A great coach, Roy Williams. A giant fucking giant fraud.
Somebody asked.
Dude, you want to talk about if we're abolishing the police? Roy Williams is included in that. We have to. Roy Williams has to lose his job because he is on that fucking ethics board, and that is the perfect blue lives, the powder blue lives.
Someone needs to ask Roy Williams what he feels about Silent Sam. Will anyone ask the question? Roy.
You do know what? When they pulled it down, he said it. He said that Dean Smith would have told all of his players not to say anything about Silent Sam. Dean Smith, the man who famously integrated the UNC basketball program. Incredible, an actual, courageous person an actually
70-70.
an actually courageous sports figure. And
Yeah.
Roy Williams was like a fucking like grad student on his staff and acts like he's the fucking voice of Dean, but he's the biggest hypocrite and coward and just like the epitome of that whole liberal impetus to just like take somebody who was brave and courageous and just be like, oh, you know what? Actually, Dean Smith would have wanted us to not talk about racism in the 21st
Here's the Roy Williams
because it's
quote.
over.
Here's Roy Williams'
much
quote
money
on
at
Silent
stake.
Sam. I talked to our guys about it and told them that if they feel strongly about it, go right ahead. I think it's their individual rights, and I think they should. I think that they should if they feel strongly about it. Very brave, Roy. Very fucking brave of you to say that maybe if your players somewhat feel a way about it, then they're free to feel a way that they feel about it. Maybe. Awesome, Roy. That's awesome thing.
The clock and back to the Tar Heels.
Just giant piece of shit.
Silent Sam is a very divisive thing, and I hate that we have anything divisive on our campus or involved in our institution, Williams said.
How about McCants? Where is he been after leading away in the first half? Shutout in the second stanza.
Well, I think a two-man game with McCants and May is what North Carolina needs to employ right now. Here's we're going to set a screen on May, rubbing off the screen, looking for the lob. There he goes.
Oh man! Actually, yeah, this is way closer.
Oh yeah.
It's tied with a minute.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to go to UNC.
Tipped up and in. That was Marvin Williams. Left-handed tip, and he beat May to it. Give McCann some credit there, Jimmy. Kept the ball alive rather than let it get it blocked.
Carolina back in front.
Someone's got to go do some math. That's the problem
Those
here.
are illegal screens. They're not
So are they on
being
that
called.
35-second shot
We
clock?
can't
Is
watch
that-
a celebration. I can't do it.
Again for the lead. Too strong, and Ingram
Oh
flies
no, yeah,
for it.
you have to. Nathan, the people donated $5,000.
By Illinois.
One man in particular donated.
I am one of the men.
$1,200.
I hit.
McCann just making a play.
You didn't donate $1,200.
We are back in St. Louis.
Who did
with a
you
minute
donate
four
to?
play. Illinois ball, and what do you
I
guess we should
donated
probably mention-
the New York City Bail Fund, and I donated a lot of money to
Okay.
people who were down in D.C. handing out food and distributing like care packages out to protesters who've been out there all day. And I still have some money. I still have a couple $100 to give out to. I was thinking about Seattle, but also like I'm gonna see how it develops, and I still have about like $200 to get to donate to distribute.
Again, the ball in Marvin Williams' hands. He just
What
cannot
was I about to say? Oh yeah, yeah. Seattle could be good. I also would like to mention if you go to my Twitter account, I don't know how many people are watching, but if you go to my Twitter account, there I have a tweet. My friend who we mentioned and we took a toast to at the beginning of the show. There is a fund for his to set up a college fund for his daughter, and pay for some of his funeral arrangements. I don't know, like entirely the funeral arrangements are be right now. There is a fund for that if you do feel like you could, if you could donate. So, like I said, he was. Sounds like he was taken doing incredible thing. The guy I will say the guy who told it to me, I definitely he is an extreme he is an extremely committed anti-racist. So if he's saying that that's what happened, I think I would trust him. So if you could find it,
You saw the
donate
kick
a
out
little
that
bit
Head had in mind and a good
to
anticipation
keep his
by
daughter,
Felton.
going. She's a good kid.
Remember, double bonus.
We're all we got, folks. We're all we got.
Just
Only
very
a
sad.
69% free throw shooter.
It is very heartening that like a lot of people, like all these funds, people will just say like, oh, we don't need any more money. Like, it is incredible. Like how, like we have, like, I mean, yeah, there's just been so much stuff that's just like, well, we have the power, we could do it.
Here's the heartbreaking shot is coming up, by the way.
That's right.
Timeout called by North Carolina. Called by Carolina.
You know, if we're going to, we can overthrow society. You know, the UNCs of the world will finally be put in their place.
During a timeout,
you know, the people's teams like Illinois will rise up and take their place at the top.
They drop back in man-to-man. Felton on Williams.
Under 20 seconds.
You know,
Luther Head can tie it right
real land grant.
There it is.
We're even willing. Oh my God.
Felton with a foul called on Darren Williams.
Head had two good looks, Jim. Looked like they were actually going in from our angle, and both of them hit that rim and bounced high and out. Young man.
Raj looks like he's 40.
Excellent shot. There you see the perfect screening by Illinois. You really thought that ball was going down.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. Luther Head, senior.
And he was really.
Has a poster in the
I would have to say Luther Head was would have been the player of the game. Had it gone, especially. I mean, he hit that shot. That would have been in.
Weber a moment ago.
All I can say.
Team All-American player.
Have my feelings softened? No. Do I wish all the bad things in the world happened to UNC? Yes.
It's Monday night. A guy named Raymond stars in the late stages for North Carolina.
Roy looks like
I hope a sinkhole opens in the Piedmont.
Whoa.
Not your part of the Piedmont. Not your part of the Piedmont.
More bars in more places. That's the goal of Singulars all over now.
As I've learned.
I had Singular.
With the largest digital voice and data coverage.
Yeah, I was watching the commercial. As I've learned, and I think most people who don't know the triangle area of North Carolina don't know this. Like, the way they portray it outside of North Carolina is that the cities are right next to each other. They're not. It's like a 30-minute drive in between each one of them. Is it Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill?
I want 20 years from now, after he's won a number of them, to remember this.
And they're all a half an hour away. That's such a jip. It's
kick out. 5 seconds. Illinois has to get off the shot. Rebound Carolina with 1 second, and that is it. There is a new dean in college basketball. North Carolina takes the title.
A new dean in college basketball. That was the call. What do you think the Bruce Weber one would have been? Just ignore Bruce Weber.
Bruce Weber wins.
You think they would have made it a
Bruce Weber wins,
call?
And the crowd goes mild.
Oh man, with Dennis O'Donnell and Dan Guillemini. This is a local, I think. I don't even know what North Carolina's fight song sounds like. It sounds awful. Farty tuba. Who is this? Who's the white lady? Is that they keep
probably Bruce Weber's wife?
It has been an amazing tournament.
Is that who it is?
And this is the only way it could end.
I think it's the only way it could end. It's with our preordained Roy Williams victory.
Let me get something here.
You can have your palate cleanser, Nathan.
I need a palate cleanser. It's gotten easier. I mean, I guess it's gotten easier. The hate is still there.
It was a frustrating game to watch. It was the the refereeing did send me.
Okay, I put the palate cleanser in the watch together.
Okay.
Who gets to go regional in Los Angeles? The tip is chased down by Penson. No, it's going to go
off, particularly against the size.
This is a good one. It'll make your heart happy.
Hits the three.
Relentless Bigs are going to have to really get back.
Who's coaching A&M? Is this
Not maybe.
Or no? Who is it?
2-point shot.
What's his face? Who was it? Who was at A&M? Then he went to Florida after.
Mike White.
Nice move. He almost lost it. Penson pulls up.
That's not who I was thinking.
That is who is Florida now.
The way he can pass the piece of the lane.
Gilder flying in. Other side.
No, he didn't do well at Florida.
It's all gunshot. Not at all. Barry.
It's past him at the other end. Last 14 from the line. They get 15.
Let's see. Gary Blair. Basketball history.
Johnson shot is blocked.
Excellent.
I forgot Buzz went there.
Hook at the rim.
What was he thinking, man?
Williams. Hot hand on Friday.
Oh, Billy Gillespie is who I was thinking of. Who did go.
Here's Chandler trying to three at the other
Where
end.
did Billy Gillespie go to?
What was the name of that?
Great game, good passer. Nice
Damn, he's at the Turtling State Texans.
That's the advance one line.
Damn, dude.
That's the former Kentucky coach.
What a tumble. Yeah, the Kentucky.
So is it the same Billy Gillespie? No.
Brutal. He was an Illinois assistant. No, yeah, this is Billy. This is the Billy Gillespie. Yeah, he was at A&M, then Kentucky. And he was pretty bad at Kentucky, and then went to Texas State.
Well, he had a scandal. He had a scandal, I think.
Flame out, dude. Is that what it was? I mean, he's stoned. He's a fraud.
SEC.
Jim, how much? The way these look.
Portland State. I've never even heard of it.
Freshman, and he's got two more.
He is so good down there. He loves it.
Now there's Williams.
Oh yeah. I think he sued Kentucky for firing
16 as they did 2 years
No. This was Billy Kennedy. This is Billy Kennedy.
Right there on campus at
But it's confusing because they had a Billy Gillespie. Yes.
His homework early. This is a jack.
Oh, at Texas Tech, apparently he started having Urban Meyer disease, where a scandal came and then his head started hurting a lot because of the stress.
Live game who has started the last 90-plus games for the Aggies. This is the second, but it's
I think I remember. Is this game? This Texas A&M game. This was 2018. I was watching this high on an edible in Denver, and then immediately had a meltdown.
Why that?
Because I got high, and I thought I deserved some sort of cosmic punishment for all of my sins. It's usually how the high goes.
If UNC loses, that means it's blessed to be a good day. Nothing can go wrong.
That's what I thought.
That's how I had read the entrails from the Oracle.
Luke May, that guy, he stunk, man.
Stinky.
He was like a worse Tyler. He was a worse.
Oh no, he
Tyler
wasn't even the same guy. Like Luke May was a weird, like mid-range jump shooter guy. It was weird.
No, he had kind of like he was like the same size and was like supposed to be doing the hands thing, but he wasn't good. He stunk. He was incredibly slow. He's a lumbering idiot.
Hit the shot.
He said, I hated our team's body language. That has to change.
Now let's see if it's any different. Sparks able to get it back. Feed the corner. Gilder gets set.
Nail it.
Woo! They rub the hand up and down. Look at this beautiful stroke. It's right in front of us. You knew that was going to, from the time it... Well, a few offensive rebounds.
Inside Johnson.
Look, again, Pinson. And up at his inside game.
Starks. Well, he likes the second half.
I gotta find something.
Now Barry with a head fake, driving in.
The worst loss of last year.
Yeah.
Here, then they shifted the lineup around. And he's able to get the three-point play.
What's the worst loss they had?
That's off, but a long rebound out to Hogue. And he does! DJ Hogue needs to put some hot tops on.
Oh, a little trip by Hogue.
DJ Hogg.
That was the student reporter from the University of Houston covering as the Tar Heels finally are able to get the only way to go.
Look at his slam.
Davis gets it from Hogue.
You can't double. Has helped A&M.
Floating through.
Yeah, I do remember this. This was. I don't know why I got so. I should have been in break.
Rebounder, and he gets that one to go as well.
This is the way the universe signals to you everything is right with the world. Never have any sort of panic attack when UNC loses. You know.
Ohio State in visiting red.
Did I switch that or you switch that?
Everybody settle down a bit.
That's fine.
I did. I was bored. I'm not watching 10 minutes.
This one's only 7.
Guarding Cole Anthony. That puts a little bit of size and length on him. Jump hook. Garrison Brooks, and Carolina strikes first. Coming recruit, the leading freshman scorer in the country. 34
I have a good one after this. Yeah, I got one more.
Against Notre Dame. Leaky Black will knock down a three. Older brother, Andre the senior, Caleb the junior. Andre, nice look. Washington.
I forgot this is still when North Carolina was ranked.
That is a beautiful pass.
And then remember when Ohio State was good?
Ohio State has more
last year.
They are the stronger team bulk-wise. Boy, wide open.
Oh, no.
I mean,
Jay's on
time
this.
for Washington to put the Buckeyes on top.
God, I
Anthony off balance, won't go, and wrapping up the rebound is Washington. And here comes DJ Carton, an exciting freshman at Bettendorf, Iowa, number 3. Finds Washington for another one. Robinson is just back. He's going to have to put.
Do you see what I added with like getting it away?
Somebody has got to hit shots. Good up and under move. A nice little scoop.
We're singing it, both of us. We're singing it.
Just a really nice drive, and
why don't we sing the song that we know?
There's lyrics on the page.
Defensive team that Ohio State has.
Oh no, not that one.
You know that one. Rivers gently flowing.
Buckeyes, that is E.J.
Yeah, I know it.
Ohio State is just bigger and
Which one would you like to sing?
They're knocking North Carolina off the ball.
Sing a good one.
Justin Pierce, follow will go. Keeling turns the corner. Tough shot, missed it all. This is a guy who scored better than 1,600 points in 3 years at Charleston Southern. Heels need some offense from him. You know they're going to make noise. Maryland's really good. Ohio State's really good. Indiana with a nice win over Florida State as Robinson knocks down a long 2. You know, North Carolina's not as good as they were last year. Virginia's nowhere close. I mean, Virginia.
Yeah, what happened to OSU this year?
Injuries.
They just fucking like.
Loving the dish.
They look like the best team in the country. It wasn't even really injuries though. They just like stopped being good.
I think they were
Yeah, not the most.
Like they had some minor injury stuff, but it wasn't like anything that would suggest that because they lost like 7 straight games.
They came back though. They did. I respect both.
I mean, yeah, but they were like the best team in the country. They were the best team in the country after non-conference play.
Washington will step back and bury the 3.
And then they were.
He was out on an island.
And then they started the Big Ten.
Michigan had that insane stretch.
On a switch. When he switched out on Washington, Washington just shot it right away. Wide open.
I don't know about insane. They beat North Carolina.
No. They won a conference tournament and they jumped from unranked to number 3.
No, they won a feast week tournament. They won Battle for Atlantis.
Did they beat Gonzaga in that one?
Brooks trying to post on Wesson down low.
Yes. They beat Gonzaga and they beat UNC, I think, without Cole Anthony. I think it was like the first, I think it was the first Sans Cole Anthony UNC game.
I don't care.
Offensive rebounds in the first half.
And like people still thought, because that was the thing. Is people thought they were better than they actually were because they beat UNC like without their players, and people didn't know how bad they would be without Cole
Exactly, that's
Anthony.
still a good win, but yeah.
Like the
Wesson got a screen, then there was a screen
Yeah.
for the screener. They
Michigan wasn't very
screen
good
him
this
into the
year.
post.
Washington with a drive.
I don't think Juwan is a very good coach, and I think that he's gonna be like
He's a good
I
recruiter,
just
though.
don't
He recruits
see
well.
In the paint, and North
a
Carolina
lot
have
of
to do it off
benefit
the
in
jump shot.
hiring a guy hiring a guy to be your coach that is beloved by the program, because it almost never goes well.
It's working well
You know what
for
I mean?
Juwan, working well for Penny.
Like,
Not sure that was the shot for Ohio State. Anthony
but Penny's not Penny didn't go to Memphis.
sure, yeah. The native son.
He had passion too. He had energy. Let's
Anyways.
bring everything. Yeah, let's bring in Brooke.
Well, but Penny
had an opportunity
was
to meet
also
Stuart
getting the
Scott when
recruits
I
is like the
applied for
difference.
Dream
I mean,
Job.
and
There have been so many.
and what's his face? I mean, Juwan is getting guys, but I just don't think he's a very good coach. And I'm not saying it never works. I'm just saying it frequently does not go well, and it's just not worth risking hating the guy.
Where did it flame out?
You know what I mean?
It flamed
Like,
out at Wake
it's
Forest.
just-
Danny Manning and Wake
What'd you say?
Forest.
What kind of throwback unis Ohio State's wearing?
Or like I'm just thinking about like even like just with the Sox, like I mean like the Sox hired Robin Ventura.
Lead is up to 14 for Ohio
Yeah,
State.
and it's just like come on, don't ruin the guy's like legacy. Like I mean, yeah, it would be an awesome story. Like if like I mean like everybody wants it to basically be Larry Bird, you know. And it's like, but even Larry Bird didn't like play for the Pacers. He's just a native son of Indiana.
Does anyone hate
You know,
Robin Ventura though? Because like those teams were dog shit.
it tarnished. It put a tarnish.
But those
It put
teams
a
were dog
tarnish.
shit. Can't-
He was a very bad. He was no. They should have been better. And Robin Ventura was a very bad manager. He also showed. He also like appeared to show a complete disinterest in actually managing the games. Uh-oh, we just got hit with the copyrighted audio.
Go to the
video.
Illinois. Go to the
Wait.
Illinois one.
Let's see if we can get it back. Hold on. I gotta pause.
No one's seen my
so I
hat.
can try and go
I didn't
back.
realize the angle was so bad. Can I take off this god awful shirt now?
No, you have to keep it while you sing the song. It's part of the punishment. You have to give the people. You have to give the. All right, hold on. It's coming back. I can't believe they gave it for this one. It's so. I mean, it's on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess they don't know that we're literally like showing the YouTube. But I don't understand how you could put one on YouTube.
Well, it's a lot more
and not get
recent from this
caught.
year. That's why.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just random which ones they catch.
So can people not...
Here, wait, hold on. I'm just restarting the stream.
Oh, the river's overflowing.
We just got a temporary... We got a temporary block. But it would bring us back when I took it off. When I took it off last time. Maybe not. Come on. Analytics. Okay, we're back. Okay. All right, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with a little. Here, wait. Oh wait, I want the. Wait, we should do the whole 3-in-1.
Instead of the state song?
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know the state
we
song.
sang
I never
it, we
heard that shit in
sang
my
it
life,
in the
dude.
car.
Until I graduated from. Until I graduated from Illinois, I'd never heard it.
Oh, the rivers overflowing, Illinois.
Had you heard that song though before until I played it for you? You cut out. What did you say?
Absolutely not.
Oh shit. Okay, I gotta put it in the chat to add it. Oh.
My beautiful boys.
That Malcolm.
I'm probably gonna
Malcolm
drunk buy some more of these tonight.
You can usually get them for pretty cheap. Like I have the Darren Williams one, and the Lou Henson one. I got them for pretty cheap.
Illinois bobbleheads. What can we get here?
Okay. Album Big White Spats.
No looking at the shirt.
We're not gonna say that part. Less woke people say chief in this part.
I used to do it, but now I don't. Yes, I'm a better man.
Nathan went to
Are you looking at my screen right now, though? Are you looking at it? I get a little Russian doll Stalin.
I see it.
Shut
It
the
doesn't
fuck
make up
up.
for the Nazi rally, Nathan. This is where we need the Abe Lincoln to come out. Just starts fucking chopping.
Hail to the orange, hail to the blue, hail ever so true, so true,
so true.
to be
Let our
victory.
Varsity.
Oh, this one doesn't go. This one doesn't go hard. This one doesn't go hard.
Fuck this. This is like the official version. This is the Big White Spats version. The album. This is the album cut.
I got a good one for you. Woo! want to get it.
Dude, I don't know why they call it the 3-in-1 because it's definitely only 2 songs. It's definitely the same song at the beginning.
I want to get a good version of the song we play to win the victory song, "Kiss Him Goodbye." There's no good version of that.
Oh,
There's no version of that isn't kind of like a melancholy intro, and then it kicks in.
Yeah, like
we didn't hear that a lot when we were there.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah, I very rarely heard that song. That's why I can't sing it just straight from memory. So, all right, well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate everybody for watching. Especially we appreciate everybody for donating. Until next time, keep donating if you can. I don't know.
We're going to win the national championship next year. We're going to win the national championship the year after that. We're going to win the national championship for the entire 2020s. There's never going to be another national championship. You might just rename the national championship the Illinois Championship, because that's how many times in a row we are going to win it. Eat shit, fuck my ass, fuck the world, go Illinois. We're the best. Number 1.
All right. That's